Hi Queens, it's Viv playing Dress Up Time Princess, and I got some redeem codes for you. This is what you do. You want to click on your profile picture on the top left corner, and then you want to click on the others, and you want to click on redeem codes and then copy and paste this code exactly as it is, 5Y39YZ. It's going to be in my description below too. Press the OK button, and huzzah! Oh my gosh, golden tickets! That's so awesome. And that is not all. I have a second code for you. Click on the redeem code again, and now copy and paste this code in. Again, it's on my description below. It's going to be TMPTV6, and okay. Oh, 200 diamonds, dude. That is so good. These codes expire very soon, probably later today, so claim them right now. Okay, in this video, we are going to do a story time. I am going to do a Romeo and Juliet. Okay, that's a little loud. Let me lower the volume. We are going to do a Romeo and Juliet stage 6. I am a Romeo and Juliet expert, and this, it looks like it's equivalent to the balcony scene in the Rio RNJ. Let's see how similar or how different it is. Guys, if you want to see more Dress Up Time Princess content, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will love you forever. Okay, let's start it up for a 5 stamina. Okay, so far I've been sort of flirting with my Romeo. Well, my Romeo is named Julius here. You have to remember, it's a reverse gendered. So I've been sort of flirting with him at the masquerade ball, and he told me to meet him at the outside balcony. I'm like, yeah, of course, sure, I trust you. You know, you're from an enemy, a family. You don't look like you're about to kill me, so let's go. I got caught up in a moment and accepted Julius's invitation. Now that I've calmed down, I'm starting to feel uneasy. Aren't you coming with us, Romy? I have some matters to attend to. What could be more important than... Did you meet someone special at the ball? Okay, so Bellona is my BFF, childhood friend. Oh no, you're right, there's someone who caught my eye. Rather than talk my way out of it, it's easier to tell Bellona the truth. Good for you, now you can finally forget about that jerk. Is he someone I know? Okay, so the backstory to this is I got dumped by a guy that I had a crush on, and now I sort of like someone new, and that person is Julius. We met him at other balls before. He's from one of the families we know. You don't have to wait up for me. He'll send me home later. Alright, don't stay out too late. We don't need Lord and Lady Montague worrying about you. Alright, let's go. Smoochy time. After watching Bellona leave, I followed Julius's instruction and slipped past a hidden door. Oh man, so this is where the famous line happens. The famous line is, Romeo, wherefore art thou? I wonder if they're gonna have some sort of version of that in here. I find myself in a garden full of flowers. In the distance, a marble gazebo sits among a sea of roses swaying in the evening breeze. Julius's brows are furrowed. He appears to be lost in thought. He is nowhere as high-spirited as he was at the ball. Did something happen? Sorry, you must have been waiting for a while. Julius raised his head upon hearing my voice. His previously tired expression morphs into a warm smile. Not at all. I'm just glad you've decided to come. We fought silent after exchanging pleasantries. Julius's eyes shift to a corner in the garden. His smile has faded away. He's thinking about something. To be this distracted on his birthday? It must be a matter of great importance. While I'm speculating about what it could be, Julius turns around and looks me in the eye. My surprise must be apparent. Julius lets out a chuckle before attempting to disguise it as a cough. Are you looking at me? What's the matter? Don't worry, you can ask me anything. In that case, back at the ball, you said you have something to tell me. What is it? I look Julius straight in the eyes. He locks eyes with me briefly before shifting his gaze. It's just like what the others have said. The forthright Lady Romy is unlike the other ladies. What do you mean? You must be unaware of your reputation in Verona. What do people think of me? Those who have met you mentioned your generosity, kindness, and beauty. Their words only fueled my desire to meet you in person. I must say, I am far from disappointed. Julius speaks to me in a gentle and elegant tone. He weighs each word carefully. Even his smile is impeccable. It reminds me of the young nobles I've met at family gatherings, all eager to flatter me. While Julius's speech may be more tactful and pleasing to the ears, it is no different from the superficial rhetoric I'm used to. Where's the kind and considerate man I encountered earlier in the day? Was that merely a facade of his true self? I'm starting to regret coming here. Did you ask to meet me so you could tell me all this? Well, thank you for the invitation. It's almost time for me to go. Wait! I know I shouldn't say this, but can you please stay? Sorry, I get nervous speaking to women my age. Is that so? It didn't seem to be the case earlier today. What I meant to say was, I get so nervous speaking to the woman I like. Did I hear that correctly? Julius' sudden confession catches me off guard. He doesn't utter another word after that cough. I need to change the subject. My eyes dart back and forth, settling on a bed of roses. Those roses are blooming beautifully. I definitely spend more time in my garden if we're full of roses. I usually spend my time tending to this garden. Roses are my favorite too. You planted all these flowers? Yes, when my mother was still alive. She loved spending time here. Is it that hard to see me tending the gardens? Not gonna lie, you don't look like the type who enjoys manual work. I never knew that's your impression of me. So your passion for gardening and roses came from your mother? Yeah, she had a heart of gold. She would always tell father to be involved with more practical jobs and avoid needless fights. Julius gazed thoughtfully at the roses. There's a sad and distant look on his face. What are your thoughts on a feud between the Montague and the Capulets? Julius's question catches me by surprise. His smile carries a hint of seriousness. Don't worry, just be your forthright self. I won't mince my words then. I find the entire thing extremely silly. The feud has been going on for generations. Many reasons have been cited for it, but in the end, it's really down to plain greed. To quench their thirst for money and fame, both families have turned a blind eye to the suffering they've caused for countless innocents, although sacrifice, and the future is just as bleak as the present. I'm surprised you've given this so much thought to the whole thing. I tend to be out and about, sticking my nose in places it doesn't belong. It's like you said, I'm unlike the other ladies. It's not a bad thing to be different. All you have to do is be yourself, Lady Romy. Same for you too, Julius. Something grazes my fingers. When I look down, I have noticed they unknowingly brush rose off a stem. I'm sorry, it's fine. I couldn't resist the touch of your fingertips. Julius picked up the rose and looked into my eyes. He reached for my hair and gently places the rose. A yell breaks the silence and the rose falls to the ground. Julius looks as if he's been aroused from a dream. He frowns in the direction of the sound. I'm sorry, it seems we'll have to stop here. Don't worry about it tonight. Tonight has been an unforgettable night. It's the same for me. He points to a nearby wall covered in vines. Over there's a door that leads to the main street. I'm going to find out what happened. Okay, can we meet again? I instantly regret saying that. It doesn't seem like something I would say. Of course. Oh, he's into me. After leaving the Capulet garden, I run until the shouting fades in the distance. I breathe a sigh of relief when I spot a familiar street. As I stroll along the street, I hear something ringing. Seems like it's coming from deep inside the alley. Surely there's no harm in taking a peek. Oh no, is this where I die? Even under the moonlight, the alley is dim. I inch forward cautiously, holding onto the wall. What is that? Ah! A flame flickers. I hold my breath as the figure turns to the corner. I can't hear what they're muttering, but a chill runs down my spine. I shouldn't stay here longer. I better. Who's there? The figure lunges towards me. Oh no! An invisible force grabs a hold of me. Despite mustering all my strength, I can't break free. Sweats run down my cheeks. The figure appeared to be floating quickly towards me. Am I about to be? Suddenly, flames shoot through the air. The figure screams, fleeing into the dark. Don't be scared. I'm here. Familiar presence envelops me. Oh, calm down. Lawrence mutters something while holding my hand. That force that restrained me gradually dissipates. I latch onto the arms. My legs have turned into jelly. Oh, wait, I played this part of the story before when I took the different path. Oh, seems like we're back to where we are. It seems like I was going to meet Lawrence here anyway. So what do I think about the balcony scene? Well, it's definitely a lot different than the real Romeo and Juliet. In the real Romeo and Juliet, all they talk is about, oh, why are they fighting? Why am I a Montague? Why am I a Capulet? This really sucks. I mean, I guess it's sort of what they discuss. In a way, it's similar, but there's no, like, smooching. And it looks like that something did interrupt them, as in the real Romeo and Juliet, and then they're gonna meet up in the future and they're gonna smooch some more. I latch into this arm. My legs have turned into jelly. Run! There's someone in the alley! Relax, you're safe now. That thing is gone. Don't worry. Lawrence tries to pat me in the head, but I'm still clinging onto his arm. I realize I crumpled his clothes and I sheepishly let go. That thing! Isn't it human? It's some unclean... Let's not talk about it. What happened? I heard a strange sound as I was walking down the streets after the ball. Lawrence walked back down the alley and checked it out. I followed timidly behind him. There's a burning smell where the figure was standing, and there are marks on the wall. Oh, it's the alchemy mark. Wait, I definitely played this story before. What the heck? It's the same story as taking the other path. Oh, it seems like this was gonna happen anyway. Okay, now this looks like a magic circle. Magic circle? It could have been something to do with demons. Do evil forces really exist? Demons and magic circle. Do these markings have anything to do with the evil presence you mentioned? Lawrence remains silent. There's a grim look on his face. He kneels to take a closer look at the glowing marks on the wall and takes out something to note them down. He stands up and pats me on the shoulder. It's not safe here. I'll walk you home. The wall ended some time ago. Why are you wandering the streets instead of heading straight home? I didn't mean to cause you any worry. I'm sorry. Why would you? All that matters is that you're safe. Lawrence suddenly stops on his track as he has a grave look on his face. Don't tell anyone what happened back here. I don't know what's going on, but his tone and expression are enough to convey the gravity of the matter. Alrighty, I won't. Okay. And that is it for the story. Alrighty. And yeah, next I need to move on to stage 7. Let's see what is required. Oh, looks like I have everything here. I'm gonna save that for next time, actually, since I just finished the story. Let me just do my daily quest. Remember to try to do as much of these daily quests you can each day, as much as possible. The one that I fail the most out of all this is spending the 300 diamonds. Like, you know, sometimes I'm just broke. I don't have the diamonds. The other one that I find really hard to is like the fantasy fair one, like win 5 times. Sometimes my opponents are just really good. This one right here. Oh, the struggle is real, but do as many of these as you can every day. It is so worth it. Oh, and the stamina one, don't claim them yet. Wait till Saturday for 2x encounter drops to claim them. So right now I have 2 of these unclaimed. Yeah, so that's a little bit of pro tips. Alright, that is all for me. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. But for now, remember to claim the redeem codes. It's in my description below. I will see y'all next time. Subscribe, delete your Just in Time Princess account. Peace.